We are friends of Rohan, and of Theoden, your king.
Saruman has poisoned the mind of the king and claimed lordship over his lands.
To track a party of Uruk-hai westward across the plain. They've taken 2 of our friends captive.
The Uruks are destroyed. We slaughtered them during the night.
May these horses
Bear you to better fortune, our former masters. Farewell.
Huh?
Hello everyone, and welcome to our LEGO Lord of the Rings Let's Play. Today we continue our journey on Track Hobbits. So as you guys can see, we got lots of vegetation out here. A pretty big battle actually just ensued because they actually ended up attacking the Uruk-hai at night. And so it made it really difficult for them to kind of figure out what was going on, try to track where the horses were moving, all that good stuff. So in the end, it looks like they were victorious. They did lose, it looks like, just a couple of guys, but, you know, as horsemen, that's not too bad considering that kind of rushing right into combat, though. Now, in the meantime, as we always do when we start these episodes off, we're going to kind of pick up all the studs that we can to start with, just because it makes it much easier when you do it early on. That way you don't have to worry about it later on. Plus, it's always a great way to kind of fill up that bar, and then ultimately just give you some more currency to use once you're not in the middle of a mission. So, always a lot of great things. Plus, we get to play as some of our favorite characters, and I'm always a huge fan of, especially when we're able to use Strider, as well as Legolas. Both very strong characters, protagonists in the actual movie, and as well as the book. Alright, so it looks like that actually dropped down, looks like maybe some rope. So I'm sure we'll be using that here before very long. However, I am going to switch back over to our sword, because it does make it much easier to chop through this dead vegetation, though. Still got a really big fire over there. We'll obviously investigate that in just a few moments. Alright, we need our other character to jump all the way up here. Definitely want to get that blue piece. See, can we do anything with these heads? They're kind of rolling around at the moment. They stand no chance. We are too powerful. Alright, so we need to build something in order to get up there, as we just saw our companion unfortunately kind of died there for a sec.
It's one of their wee belts.
Alright, well I'm going to pick up this belt, and let's see here. We need to do a little bit of investigation to figure out what all happened here.
Hobbit lay here. And the other.
Alright, let's see if we can figure out next where they went. So we're kind of working our way back to the beginning, it looks like. However, crawl around a little bit more.
They crawled. Their hands were bound.
Alright, so their hands were bound. They were working their way over this way. See what we can find over here where we were at with Legolas moments ago.
Their bonds were cut.
maybe they were moving their way over to this other spot over here. Looks like we're about to find out.
They ran over here.
And we're followed.
Alright, so they were actually moving over to this left-hand side. We'll actually focus on that in just a wee moment here, but I'm going to spend a little bit of time actually getting all of this vegetation. Looks like I do need to pick that up, though, before we lose it. So it looks like I can't actually put it away. We actually need to do this part first, maybe. So let's spend some time actually taking care of this. Trying to find out where this path needs us to go.
These tracks lead away from the battle.
Into Fangorn Forest.
Fangorn. What madness drove me there?
Alright, so we're up with our other companions at the moment, and so we're actually being chased right now. He was just really, really hungry, and obviously, he thought we were a yummy snack. And who knows, maybe we didn't actually need our legs. You know, we could always hobble around a little bit. But, let's actually work our way over here real quick. Got some mushrooms on the ground. And then a lot of objects here. So it does look like they have some reinforcements, and we'll have to do a little bit of fighting here real quick, but since we are actually pretty good at fighting, I think we'll be okay. They actually weren't too much of a threat to us. This guy is throwing some fish at us. He would be a big fan of Smeagol. As we know, that was kind of one of Gollum or Smeagol's favorite things to do in the last couple of episodes was throw things at us. Alright, so now that we got a ladder kind of created, we can actually work our way up to the next level. Gonna quickly grab these mushrooms real fast. Then we got a couple of foes that we need to take care of. Looks like one more drop down here. You know, I would definitely say our blade is actually pretty sharp. Alright, so we got a guy with armor here real quick. We took out that shield. Do a little bit of swiping, and as we saw, he actually perished pretty quickly. I'm going to go up to this next level here real fast. It does look like we may have some stuff we can do on this right-hand side. Thinking before very long, we're probably going to be fighting this guy, I would think. We're getting pretty close. Let's check out over here and see if there's anything else that we can kind of get while we're here. Alright, so now we actually have a little bit of body armor, so if he happens to hit us, it's not going to be as devastating as it was.
The White Wizard will know.
Awesome. We get to play as an Ent. This is awesome. We get to play actually as Treebeard. So we're obviously going to spend some time collecting all this. It looks like we just simply have to walk on things and they kind of just burst into an explosion. So we should be able to get a lot of our studs here without really too many difficulties. I wonder if... Oh my gosh, we can just run them over? That is hilarious. I didn't know if we were going to be able to smash all of them that easily, but... Man, that was devastating. They did not stand a single chance. We'll have to be careful that we don't step on our companion, though, because I have a sneaky suspicion that he won't survive if we just crush him. These rocks definitely are a little difficult to kind of break, it seems like. I feel like I'm walking right on top of them, and they're not quite breaking. So I might switch over to Mary real quick and see if we can just break these last couple of them. And we'll grab all the stuff on the exterior here real quick while we have a chance. Alright, so they got some archers. We can actually pick up large Lego items. We'll have to do that here in just a second. And I'm guessing we're going to throw it right at where these guys are kind of at. Man, that would be so destructive if you got hit by a rock. Oh, we almost stepped on our buddy down there. Gotta be a little careful. Alright, so we're getting most of the rocks here broken. Obviously, most of the studs are just being picked up as well, so that's pretty nice. I wonder if we can actually jump off our companion or not, but we should be able to kind of take care of the rest of it from down here, I think. Man, we are getting so many pieces. Look at this. Our number up there is just flying in super fast. Alright, so it looks like we got some people with arrows at the moment. We'll step on that guy because he's obviously hurting Mary, and we're not a fan of that. Crush all these little bushes here real quick, and then I think we just got one more over there. Alright, we need to switch over to our companion here real fast, and I guess we can't do anything about that. That must be a duty for probably Sam or somebody else that has the ability to actually do some gardening work. Alright, so we can actually pick up Mary by going back over to him. We'll grab him real quick because that water is pretty deep though. And then we'll kind of carry him, I'm guessing, kind of to the end. Alright, so let's step on as many of these guys as we can. Obviously, Ents can actually be hurt by fire because they are wood, so we got to be very careful there. We don't want Treebeard to get damaged. Let's switch over to Mary real quick, and we'll climb over here and see if we can try to find a way to get rid of this fire. It looks like we do have some water up here, so I'm guessing we'll have something to do with that.
Saruman.